Yo, what is up guys, Shinobi here back again with another video for you guys, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you guys a basic guide on how to play Tohsiro. Been playing this character for a while and I was going to make this guide a lot sooner, but I wanted to get some games in before we did this, so, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're not going to try to waste any time here. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, especially for a lot of people who've seen Tohsiro. I would say as far as combos and whatnot go, I'm pretty sure everybody knows his combos, but if you don't, I'm probably going to show that at the end. But as far as how to play the character in general, it really depends on who you play against. I'm going to be real, it's really character specific, because I would say Tohsiro's greatest asset that he has, outside of his projectiles that he has and whatnot, outside of that, his greatest asset, I would say, would have to be his movement. His movement is so freaking fast. Like, you can do in and outs really quick. Like, this character is essentially Soifon and Yoruichi, but if he had a projectile. So, abuse the hell of his movement, especially in the meta that we're in right now. Until they nerf the breaker, I would say abuse the hell out of this, because people love, and I love to whiff grab, or just go for grabs, not whiff grab, but people love to go for grabs so much in this game. I will say his movement is also highly dependent on who you're fighting though too, so be careful with that. Because as you've probably seen with what I've done, with really linear characters who like to do like forward-facing moves only, like Ichigo, Nelyel, Haribel, you could probably do some baits and sidestep them and then punish them for it. But for characters that have sweeping motions like Shunsui, Noritora, hell, who else? I would say Shunsui, Noritora, Haribel in her release state, when she has that sweeping motion, she can catch you if you move around like that. There's a couple other characters that I can think of too. Renji, obviously. Hell, I would even say to a degree, Kamamura is pretty dangerous to try and do all that with. Which is why, at that point, you would start probably abusing, icicles and whatnot to try and keep your opponent away from you. And we're going to go and have a whole section of this video where we talk about our meter, because that is extremely important. Our ice meter is extremely important to have at least around 2 or 3. Majority of the time, a lot of his combos won't work at least in base, because I'm going to show off what he can do in base, and then we're going to show what he can do in Bankai. This is a two-parter on what we're going to be doing here, so that's pretty much going to be it. So, now that we've gotten done with that, let's go into the combos for the most part. So, let's go ahead and go into the combos here. So, one big combo that you can do here, and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it before, is obviously the normal into heavy, and then this. Now, this combo does hit, but at the same time, you can't continue it from here. Not while you're at 1. You need, and I repeat, you need to be at 3 when you're doing this combo. Otherwise, your opponent will block and be able to punish you. Now, sometimes you can catch your opponent blocking, and then afterwards, you can go for a grab if they don't see it coming. But more times than not, if you want to play it safe, you want to have your gauge at 3. So we're going to go ahead and get that done right now. We're going to go ahead and get that done right now. Okay. So now that we're at 3, now this combo should work. So let's try this again. Light, heavy, heavy, heavy. Into this. Same thing. And it goes as follows. You want your meter to be at 3, at least while you're in base, for this to last. Once that meter goes away, the combo will drop, as you guys just saw. So there is that problem that you have to deal with. Now obviously there's the other combo you can do here too. And I think you can actually use your burst gauge while you're doing this too, though I would say online is pretty inconsistent because online's online, but you can do something like this. And then, oh no, actually you can't even do it. Maybe that was just a bug. Let me see, let me try it again. No, it's just a bug. Okay, it used to be a thing. It was in a previous patch. I never tried it though. But it used to be a thing that you could combo off of Tohsiro's Dragon. Like, you could actually go for the yellow burst gauge midway. Now we know that doesn't work, because I just tried it, doesn't work. But still a combo nonetheless, and it does a lot of damage, especially at sublimation. So if you can go for it, then go for it. Another thing you can do in base, obviously, is, if you're at 3 gauge, obviously, go for something like this. It won't last as long, but you can do it. So obviously you got your normal, heavy. Oh wait, I forgot we're not at 3 here. Hold up. Let me go ahead and get into 3 again. Okay. This is all base form, by the way. So heavy, this, Oh, I forgot to move. But you guys get the point. And basically what you want to do is you want to chain that combo a bunch. Just keep doing this. And then you can extend it, obviously, and then, you know, keep it going. You guys get the point. So your yellow burst gauge can be used for that. Or if you want, you can end it off with a dragon if you have that kind of meter, which 9 times out of 10 you won't. But it's something you can do. I'm gonna be real, Tohsiro, as far as his combos go, they're pretty self-explanatory. Like, a lot of the time, it's just you wanting to be getting as much ice off as possible. Because the one thing with Tohsiro, and I'm gonna actually showcase this, we're gonna go to training settings, and we're gonna have the training dummy set to always guard. So even while he's guarding, you see my meter? See how it's going up still? So even if your opponent has to guard against this, as long as you're hitting him with some form of ice, this isn't safe at all, by the way. I mean, it's possible to do, but it's probably not safe to do. But as long as you're hitting him with some form of ice, it can work. Also, another thing I like to do, and I just did it right there actually, is if my opponent is shielding what I'm doing here, like let's say I go for an unsafe thing here, what I like to do is I go for this, and if he blocks it, then I can do like an in and out kind of thing. Like, there's like a bunch of ways you can do it. Like, you can do something like this, where if he's blocking, go for this, boom, in and out. Or you could go for something like this, where you do the combo, right? Boom, 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 hit him. And instead of rushing forward, you throw an icicle at him just to catch him off guard. Maybe he did whiff or something. So there's something you can do with that. There is something you can do with that. Now, let's go into the evolution, because some things do change here that were in evolution. There are some things that do change here. And maybe it's because I was in Bankai that I was able to get that combo up, but we're about to find out. Now, we got Bankai out. We are at 2 meter as of right now. Now, I want to test this. This is something I want to test. But I'm pretty sure in Bankai, as long as you are... Well, I'm in 3 now, but... I was about to say, as long as you're near the 2 to 3 range, you should be able to get this combo going. So... yeah, I was right. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much where it ends, and then obviously if you keep it going and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. In fact, this is actually a good test because we're at 2 right now. We're at 2 right now, so we're gonna do this. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna change the training settings to guard only after start. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to see if this works. All right, this is a test, by the way. So we're gonna let that go. Okay, we are now at 2. So let's try this out. No. Okay. So they did fix it. Because it used to be a thing where Tohsiro, in his 2 state, if he's near the 3 gauge, he would be able to get that combo going. But I guess not in this case. So, now we know. You can take this combo pretty far, by the way. Like, it's actually insane how far you can take this combo. And then obviously do this, wait it out, and then, yeah. So, there you go. That's like a pretty basic Tohsiro stream, but we also know now that when you're in the 2 gauge, if you're not in 3, basically, you're cooked. Like, you need to make sure you're at that point. Once again, there are some obvious movements that you can do with Tohsiro, you know, when your opponent is guarding, like, obviously, return him to guard. I mean, let's go ahead and just do that right now. So there's some mix-ups, obviously, you can do. You know, let's say he's always guarding. You know, he's just playing hella safe, you know, go for something like that. If he moves, he's getting caught. So, I mean, it's just one of those things that you can do. So, I'd have to say that's pretty optimal to do. Though, me personally, I like going for the grab, especially since people don't see it coming a lot of the time, because they think I'm going to keep it going, because that's how Tohsiro usually plays. But, I mean, that's pretty much going to be it. As far as Tohsiro goes, he's pretty straightforward. Once again, his movement is his greatest asset. His combos are pretty straightforward and easy to get as long as you're in the 3 gauge. Though there are some times where if you do fumble the combo, because your opponent doesn't see it coming, you can go for a grab where you can keep the combo going because your opponent will push a button. But those times can be rare. Once again, I like to go for some safe stuff, so hey, it is what it is. Also, another thing with Tohsiro. And let me just go ahead and just reset everything here. Well, no, I'll just leave it as it is. Let's say we're in a situation like this, where he's still at 8, like specifically our, you know, the Ichigo that we're fighting right now, and Tohsiro is currently right now it's not in sublimation. You want to be in sublimation more times than not. And the reason why I say you want to be in sublimation majority of the time is because of the fact that the way Tohsiro works as far as how he takes stocks is when he's in Bankai, he'll take 4, but he needs to be in sublimation to take 5. And my usual strategy, especially when going against resurrection characters, is I need to kill them in 2 hits. So I'll usually use my white gauge right off the rip. And the reason why is because, as you can see, as my white gauge is going up, you see how fast my sublimation gauge is, you know, going up. So when you're playing Tohsiro, if you have an opportunity in the very beginning of the match, and I repeat, the very beginning of the match, it may not sound optimal to do. It probably isn't, but who knows? I haven't had really any problems with it yet, but go for your white gauge immediately, because you want to kill your opponent 9 times out of 10 when you are in Bankai state. You want to do that. Now, if you're that good with Tohsiro though, and you're just toying around with your opponent, because once again, I've beaten some people without having to use Bankai before, then go for the 3 kill if you can. Like, just go ahead and mess around and see what you can do. But if you're like playing against somebody who's really good, you can tell that they're actually playing really good, yeah, don't even mess around with it. Go straight into Bankai, get your white gauge going. And another reason I also say to get white gauge going is just in case your opponent's playing really aggressive, you can get your health back also while getting your sublimation gauge or getting your Bankai there. So yeah, no, that's pretty much gonna be it. As far as how to play him, once again, movement, really, and I repeat, really important. I'd say his icicle is also really important. Don't throw it out like a willy-nilly though, because people will flash step it. You know, his signature move is also really good. I recommend, depending on the distance that you are away from your opponent, to only really use it for like a couple of seconds so your opponent can't really predict it. What else? I think that's pretty much it, because his combo strings and everything else is pretty simple to understand there. I already talked about killing your opponent while you're in sublimation, because that's just optimal to do. Yeah, no, that's pretty much going to be it for the guy. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, majority of his thing is all really dependent on your opponent, though, 9 times out of 10, because the way that Tohsiro operates is his movement is one of his greatest assets. But if he can't move around like the way he wants to, then at that point, now you're kind of relying on bait and punishes. So now you're going for back steps, you're going for a lot of icicles, you're trying to, you know, bait your opponent to run into you so you can get your stuff going. But if your opponent's playing really linear and you can do some dodging, then I recommend to abuse the hell out of his movement, because it can work. It can work. So, I mean, yeah, no, without further ado, that's pretty much gonna be it. I'm actually gonna do one match just to, you know, kind of showcase what we can do with him. But yeah, no, that's pretty much gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the match, and I hope you guys got something out of this. Alright, boys, got ourselves a match. I think this is actually kind of the perfect character to kind of show you guys how Tohsiro works. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's got the projectile, she's got distance, and she's got some close range moves too.
You're going to regret this later.
I can't control it.
Alright, here we go, boys. Okay, nice. I did that grab way too early. Ooh, okay, the icicle actually beats out that. Didn't know that. I did not know that Tohsiro's icicle actually beats out Rongiku's ki though. That's good to know, because a lot of them like spamming it. Ooh. Ah, damn, he caught me there. Oh, nice catch. I should have thrown out the icicle to be safe there. Got him there. I forgot that Rongiku has that little rush move she can do. Let's play a little bit aggressive here. Ah, shit. Got him there. This is what I was talking about before when I say that you got somebody who plays a lot like really linear. Ah, shit. Ah, he reset. Damn. I've not used my white gauge yet either, which is kind of a problem. Now he's using his. Ah, shit. Another. I should have known he's gonna reset that crap. Damn. Nah. The thing that's annoying with Rangiku here is that she just outranges me when it comes to that fireball, because it can't clash. I can't clash the fireball with her thing that she has.
I'll give it my all.
Ooh, I almost got him. I almost got him there. I should have thrown out my signature there. That would have been perfect. Now, the one thing with Rangiku that's going to be dangerous here is, yeah, okay.
Try not to die.
Listen, the one thing that's going to be dangerous for Rangiku here is that field. But outside of that, as long as I play defensive while I'm in that field, because it does follow me around, I should be good. Got him there. Oh, no. Nice. Nah, I'm smart enough not to get hit by that. Got him there. Yeah, we're just gonna drop this just for the hell of it. We're just gonna drop it just for the hell of it.
Eat this. Cross-shaped flowers.
Normally I'd wait until I get to sublimation, but we don't got that time at the moment. Got him there. Yeah. Oh, nice backstep there. But I caught him. I knew he was going to try and reset. I knew he was going to try and reset. Now I can play aggressive. Oh, nice. Oh, what the? Yeah, I knew he was pushing the button. Ah, I thought I could catch him. I thought I could catch him while he was on the back step. Nah.
You're annoying.
Let's keep this going.
Oh, what the? There we go. I was about to say, where's my flash step? I used it there. Maybe I pushed something else. There we go. Nah. I knew he was going for a reset. Ah, damn it. Oh, I wasn't at 3. I was barely there. Damn. I thought I was at 3. Nah, I wasn't paying attention. I was at 2.
My sword moves freely through the sky.
Alright, yeah. I'm expecting a lot of this. Ooh, I thought he was going to keep pushing it. That was good.
Let's keep this going.
Oh, my normal didn't get out. This is bad. He's actually doing the strategy I would be doing. Got him there. Okay, now I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna rush at him now. And that should finish it.
Anything that snow happens to touch instantly freezes into the shape of a flower.
We're doing good kind of at the start. Once again, I think Rondeku with her fireballs is more annoying to deal with than her dust. Because when she has that dust setup that she has to do, not saying it can't be annoying, but it could definitely be interesting to deal with. It could definitely be interesting to deal with. Alright, round 2. I think the plan stays the same, though I'm gonna try and go less for grabs here. Though he does like to do a lot of resets, so I gotta watch for those.
You're going to regret this later.
I can't control it.
Alright, here we go. Ooh, got him! Oh, that would've been dirty if I got him, but he was already moving. Alright, we're not gonna make the same mistake I made last time. This time we're just going straight for it. We're going straight for it. Because I want to get my Bankai as fast as possible here. Now notice how I'm not flashed up while that gauge is up. The reason why I'm doing that is because... Oh my god, I have no range. This is why I was talking about his light move. Having like no range on it. Oh my god, I hate it. Because I could have punished him if my sword was just a little bit longer. I'll sidestep all that. I sidestepped into that. Oh my geez, okay. This is like Street Fighter up in this bitch. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I'm playing Street Fighter up here with the amount of fireballs I'm playing. I'm being serious. Oh, come on! Come on, bro. They robbed me with some of these, bro. That's 3 times he's whipped that. Alright, we're gonna do this. Do this. Ah! Come on, damn it. I'm getting him with the movement, but he keeps blocking everything. I am putting so much pressure on his shield right now. What the hell?
Here I go.
Oh shit. Okay. I was just barely out. No. I was just barely out of range. I'm going for Bankai right after this too, because I need to get my white gauge going so we can get sublimation. If we can get, no, I doubt it. I'm gonna say, if we can get sublimation here, then we'll be able to just kill her outright with the next one. That's kind of the goal in long-paced matches like this. Ah, jeez. Got him there. It almost got him. Yeah. As long as I'm in this field, the defense wall has to stay up. Okay, there we go. Trying to keep him on the defense, but he's also playing really defensive too. Got him there. The thing is this helps me regardless. Like, whether he blocks my ice or not, my gauge goes up. So this is a win-win situation for me, no how. I wanted sublimation though. I was halfway there, but... Yeah, I know that about that backstep. I know all about that backstep move, bro. That is like Tohsiro's bread and butter. That is all Tohsiro's bread and butter right there. He learned from the best. He learned from the... Ah, damn it. You almost say you learned from the best. Oh. We're not even in sublimation here. What the hell?
You're annoying.
Oh, nice catch. I was way too far for that. Alright. Oh, nice. Nice catch. Oh, I thought I could get him. He tried going for the red, though. Get out of this dust. Got him there. Ooh, no, I didn't. Okay, dust cloud is above our heads. Don't make any mistakes. Got him! Ah, you learned from the best.
Can't escape from the sky.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, like I said, he learned from the best. Ah, man, this guy's lockdown defense out here. Oh my god. I didn't even know if I was gonna get that. I didn't even know if I was gonna get that. Oh my gosh. He tried to do a reset and I caught him. Oh my god. He tried to do a reset, but then I caught him.
Instantly freezes into the shape of a flower. By the time
GG's though. That's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, once again, I said it in the beginning of the video. It's really from... It depends who you fight. It really does. Because depending on who you fight is how you're gonna play this character. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. Shinobi signing off. GG's to my opponent. See you guys in the next one.